Hey, Pawn family, what's up? It's Yigal, and man, it's been an incredible day. We've signed up 6 people so far to the Boost Your Pawn Business 6-week course. It's a course that I take pawnbrokers through to lay the foundations of a better culture, better marketing, and better strategy so that they don't have to wait for the pawn balance to go up. It starts going up, and not just that, but had an amazing conversation today with a pawnbroker who said, hey, let's get on a phone call, let's talk. And we started talking about how they've been in the pawn business for a long time, 20 plus years, multiple locations, but they're so lost at the moment because even though they've joined a ton of the Facebook groups, there's a lot of free information, but it's not right information. And as we dove deeper into what was going on with life, the biggest concern and the biggest comment I get from pawnbrokers is that they have so much stress, that they are overwhelmed with the business, overwhelmed with the marketing, overwhelmed with the strategy, that they, that they don't know where to go from here. What's next? What to do? How can I do something else? So we talked about it, and we realized that when you have a plan in place, that you can structure your leadership, marketing, and strategy, you get a clear vision of where to go next. You get a clear vision of the path to take on how to grow your business. Now, many have taken this path of the we call it the BYP, Build Your Pawn Business, BYP, and some have grown, double their loan balance. Some have just, made $50,000 from it. Just different scenarios in this course that have really helped so many people. So if you're watching this, by the way, say what's up. And this morning I gave a great tip on how to look professional. What I want to give you a tip on today is how to increase your culture. Now, why is culture important in the pawn shop? The culture is important because if you don't have a great culture, you can't get the goals accomplished that you want to get. So I took my wife's car this morning to go get serviced. And as I dropped off the car, the guy's looking at the car, and this is what he says, like, seriously, he says, holy shit, you have 7 recalls. I've never seen this. This is insanity. I can't believe it. All I wanted to do was return my vehicle. Seriously. Because of the way he scared me. Right? You can tell in his eyes that he wasn't happy with where he was working. Because if he would have seen the 7 recalls, he would have said, hey, sir, we've got a couple of recalls on here, but don't worry, we will get this fixed right for you. Thank you so much for bringing it in. Thank you so much for trusting Honda with your service. I would have been calm. But now I'm freaking out. What other recalls are going to happen on the car? And, is the car safe to drive? My wife drives it. My 2 babies are in it. My 2 girls are in it. Culture isn't just about how people react with themselves. Culture is about how they react with your customer. So many times pawnbrokers say, hey, I think that I've got a great culture and great customer service. I don't know. If I secret shop you while you're away, would that be the case? Would they speak to a customer like if they owned the business? Like if they had ownership of the business, if they cared for their customer, cared for the business profits just like you do? Or are they just saying the same thing over and over again, hoping to appease you, the business leader? Now, I can guarantee that a lot of you watching this today would fail that test. I've actually walked into a lot of pawn shops that have told me, hey, I've got great customer service, and it ends up being that they fail a customer service test. They don't say hi when I walk in. They greet me properly. Just so many things, right? So why is BYPB so important? Because you build that foundation of what your culture should look like. Most importantly, about what your leadership should look like, right? And what your marketing and your strategy. So going back to this Honda guy, how do you build a better culture? Well, you talk to them, you lay the foundation of the mission, vision, and values to be able to understand why it's important not to say something like this guy. I mean, it was just stupid. He turned around to the other service tech. He's like, hey, man, This is craziness. Have you seen anything like this? This is insane. And I was just like, oh my God, like, please don't tell me that my car is unsafe. So it's about conversations. And we walked through this in the 6-week course with you. We've got 4 spots left. I only take on 10 people to make this happen. So 4 spots left. If you're interested, boost in the comments and we'll get you going. It's an amazing time. And so we're going to go into some questions. If you have questions, I've got about 7 minutes before a meeting to answer them. Somebody said, Yo, Yigal, what video camera is that? So it's not just a camera. This is a Sony 6300. It's also a capture card. It's also the lighting that I'm using. It's also a ton of stuff, which I'm going to go into depth with the mastermind next week. But once you realize that you want to up your game, you invest. So I invested thousands of dollars in gear to make it look like this. So when you want to up your game, you've got to invest in making that happen. Melanie says, love you, Melanie. Shout out to the mastermind. Jesse Lamper, what's up, buddy? Talk to Alfonso. He's in. Appreciate that. Another mastermind member. Jeff Wilhelm, another mastermind member. Great message. Culture eats strategy for breakfast. Yes, 100%. So that's the most important thing. I posted this yesterday in the Facebook community. I said, if you're not willing to invest money in growing your business, why should your team invest effort in growing your business? And it's so, I forgot to mention Scott Tiemann. What's up, brother? It's so important to invest in your business, to invest in learn how to grow the business, because you know what the most important thing is? When you can show your team that you're investing in yourself to be coached, they will be much more coachable. I'm going to say this again. When you can show your team that you're investing in yourself to be coached, they will be much more coachable because they're saying like, wow, my owner, my leader is taking the initiative to make us better, to make the store better. I'm going to step up my game to make the business better. I'm going to take a pause there. I want you to realize what I just said. Because the truth of the matter is, ladies and gentlemen, a great baseball player doesn't say, oh, I don't need a coach anymore. I've been doing this for 15 years. I know everything I need to do. No, they keep on getting coached, and with better coaches. A great basketball player doesn't stop and say, man, I'm the best college basketball player there is. I don't want to coach anymore. It's not what I want. I don't want that. Why would I want that? No, they think the other way. Let me get another coach so I can grow to the next level, learn something new, and invest back into my team, myself, and my future, right? So, I thought about that today, and it was important because all the greats have great coaches. All the greats get coached consistently, right? You think about like a young football player. They're playing peewee, and then high school, and then college, and then pros, and they're being coached the whole time through, even though they may be the greatest player of them all. Because it doesn't matter when you don't ask for help when things are going bad. You ask for help when things are going great to become an epic pawnbroker. So with that said, if you're interested, just write the word boost down below. And we've got 4 more spots in this version of the BYPB, the Boost Your Pawn Business 6-week challenge course, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to take off. I've got a meeting. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Love you all. Actually, the funny thing is, my meeting that's coming up at 5:30, I invested in somebody to give me better lighting. We're going to go over my lab on these calls, right? So I can give epic content and record epic videos. I invested money in somebody to be able to make, because I don't know it all. I don't know how to get great lighting, use a great camera. So tonight I've got somebody who's going to do my lighting. Tomorrow's going to come in, kind of do better on the camera and some of the tech I have in my office. I'm always investing in myself. 1, to help the mastermind out and my clients out, right? So I can teach you how to do this. And 2, because I always want to be the best. And you're not the best by, lurking in a Facebook community. You're the best by investing in coaches who have done it before, who are doing it now, and who will take you to the next level. All right, guys, take care. I'm out. Peace.